All right, Chris, thank you. Time is running out. The UAW and the Big Three are still working to negotiate a new contract as the current agreement expires a week from Thursday.
As we've reported, it appears the two sides are miles apart on a new deal. And that's why auto industry experts tell TV5's James Felton it's time to buckle up for what could be a long and bumpy work stoppage.
I think we're more likely to see a strike than a pre-strike settlement.
Eric Gordon, professor at the University of Michigan Ross School of Business, is confident a strike between the UAW and the Detroit Three is imminent. Gordon says while most negotiating is usually done in the last week before the contract expires, in this case September 14th, he says the sides are very far apart. As we've reported, Ford, GM, and Stellantis have scoffed at UAW proposals calling for a 46% raise, restoring traditional pensions, eliminating tiers, and working 32 hours a week while being paid for 40.
I think this is going to be the most severe and the most dramatic strike in 50 years.
Gordon thinks a work stoppage might last a while.
In 2019, the strike against GM lasted 40 days, and that was considered to be a long strike. I think this strike could be anywhere from 20 days to 90 days.
In the past, the UAW has picked one company to strike at, but Gordon says there's a possibility of a different tactic this time.
Strike at selected plants or selected suppliers, including parts suppliers, which could in effect close down the car company's manufacturing.
Gordon tells us this round of contract talks has been different from the start.
Traditionally, these negotiations have begun with the ceremonial handshake. The president of the UAW shakes hands with the CEO of GM, etc. This time around, the president of the UAW said, I'm not even going to shake their hands.
If a strike does occur, Gordon thinks it could resemble walkouts in the 1950s.
The strikes were very noisy. The picketers sometimes were quite intimidating. You stayed away from certain areas where there might be picketing. It was rough, tough days. I don't think this will be as rough and tough, but I think it'll be just as loud. The business I would like to be in here in Michigan for the next few weeks is the bullhorn rental business.
Gordon says eventually the strike will end, and he believes the UAW will emerge from the work stoppage with some of what it was looking for.
It's a bold set of demands. Are they going to get most of them? No. Are they going to get a much better contract? Yes.
James Felton, WNEM, TV5.